Hi, I'm Jenny from the plot, and this is my allotment. Welcome to my lady garden.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I came from. I'm down to earth.
It's just started raining. It wasn't supposed to rain. Why? Anyway, it is a sowing and growing day today, so I might as well just stay here in the greenhouse and talk to you about what I'm going to sow. But first, let's have a look at what's growing. We have liftoff for the broad beans. I'm so thrilled, and I'm so glad I didn't manage to murder them last time. We also have 3 of the Brussels sprouts that have germinated, and 2 are in there. Can you see at all? Is it too dark? Anyway, some of them are up, so that's a success. And now it is hailing. Where was this on the weather forecast? I have got a big sowing job to do today, but I'm going to have to wait for the hail to stop first. So we'll warm up to it. And today I'm going to be sowing some flowers. Now, when I first got the allotment, I wasn't really interested in growing flowers because, to be honest, I wasn't really interested in anything I couldn't eat. But someone told me, plant some cosmos, it's good for the pollinators. So I did. And I'm so glad I did because they looked beautiful. And they do feed you flowers because they feed your soul. Yes. So I'm going to be sowing some cosmos again this year. I'm going to be doing the Dwarf Sensation Mixed, the Double Dutch Rose, which were really pretty. So both those I did last year. And then my friend Laura gave me another one. Cosmos Bipin. Right, they're Sarah Raven ones. And they're kind of a yellow colour. Don't ask me to pronounce that because I've no idea. So I'll be doing those as well. Oh, I did Google how to pronounce those chilies I sowed last week. And it's Zebrange, because apparently they were created by a Belgian guy. So Zebrange. You have to say it like that, like Poirot would say it. I'm also going to be sowing some pansies today. I had absolutely zero luck with these last year. I'm going to try again, but they're going to go in my flower beds at home, which I'm trying to sort out bit by bit. The other flower, sunflowers. Now, a lot of people are sowing sunflowers at the moment. Linda from the Feel Good Garden is doing a sunflower grow along, and she has sown all these amazing varieties that look stunning. But we are basics for beginners here. So I've got some generic. I love a generic. We've got some generic sunflowers, and we've got some mystery sunflowers. Now, we discovered these seeds in the back of a drawer when we were doing a clear out. It just says sunflowers. I don't know how long they've been there. It could be 500 years. So you know, I'm not really expecting anything to happen. They're a bit of a mystery. I'm going to chuck them in, and what have I got to lose? Now, just behind me here is the bed where I'm going to plant my onion sets. And I got Centurion F1, which was recommended to me by Uncle Eric. And Uncle Eric, by the way, has just sown his onion sets, and he sent me a picture. So we'll see who gets the biggest onions. I think I'm going to read the instructions on the back first, just to see what I'm dealing with. Uncle Eric did give me pretty good instructions for planting. He said, dig a hole, leave the very top sticking out, and what else did he say? Cover them with a net so the birds don't get them. And this says they have to be 12 centimetres apart, which is, I don't know, I'm thinking about a ruler. About that much? Excuse me while I whip out my diver. Now, I did check this with Uncle Eric. He said, as long as it's a flat dibber, that's okay. If it's a pointy dibber, it means that you can leave a little air pocket under the onion bulb, which isn't good. But he said if it's a flat dibber, which it is, that's fine. So that's what I'm going to use. Let's get dibbing! Well, that should be 50 holes. I'm starting to think it would have been easier just to use my fingers. You don't always have to whip your dibber out for everything, you know. One of my plot neighbours, who I'd not met before actually, whizzed past in his car, complaining about the state of the track, as we all do. And I was telling him I was sowing my onion sets today, and he's just put his in, and I said I'd try to grow them from seed, and he said, oh no, you don't want to do that, it's far too difficult. So I feel validated. I just want some onions, you know. They don't have to be the biggest, the greatest, the fanciest. Just onions I'd be happy with, just an onion. That'd be lovely. The next thing I need to do is make some hoops to hold up a net to go over the onion bed. My Uncle Eric said that was very important because the birds love to come down and pull out the sets. Also, I'm going to be using EnviroMesh netting, so the really, really fine netting, purely because I know I have a problem with allium leaf miner on this plot, and I don't want them destroying my onions. So let's get on with some hoops. Here we are at the bench / workstation. It's not expensive to buy this plumber's pipe, and it's very handy for holding up your nets. I got absolutely loads from a lady on Facebook Marketplace for about a tenner, and it's done everything so far, and I've got loads left, and I've given some to next door's plot. So it's always worth checking out Facebook Marketplace. Right, let's have a go. I've still got absolutely tons left. Okay, I've got some short bamboo canes and we'll stick them in. Does that look all right? Now for the net. I'm going to peg it down, stretch it out, see what we're looking at. Why is it not square? Why is nothing at this allotment square? Where's the where's the corners? Right, I'm just going to peg it. I'm just going to peg it and cut it. And if it's a weird shape that's left, well, that's just how it's going to be. And before I go today, I'm going to harvest some more purple sprouting broccoli. It has done so well. Now, Stella of Stella's Vegetable Garden suggested that I give some of my purple sprouting broccoli, as I've got so much of it, to the people that have helped me out on the plot. And I'd love to send some to Uncle Eric, but he does live in Scotland and I'm not sure it would survive the journey. But Uncle Eric, if you're ever down south, whatever I'm harvesting is yours. I will get some to Roger, who lives a bit closer. It's my father-in-law. But I'm harvesting today for my mum and dad, who haven't actually appeared on this channel, but my dad's rake has featured in many a vlog. And my mum diligently saves me her coffee grounds and her loo roll middles. And they watch all my vlogs. They are endlessly supportive, my mum and dad. So this is for them, for their Sunday dinner. So that's it from me for today. Thank you for visiting my lady garden, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.